Some mornings you wake up and wonder, is this just how life feels now? A little slower, a little heavier, and maybe a bit too quiet. But sweetheart, that doesn't have to be your everyday. Doctors have shared 9 gentle morning rituals that help seniors live longer and live better. They're simple, peaceful, and surprisingly powerful. You'll feel the difference. And just wait until you hear number 9. It's my doctor's favorite, and it changed the way I start my mornings too. Waking up with purpose, the first 2 minutes that matter. You didn't change everything overnight, but maybe you're here because part of you is ready. Ready for mornings that feel softer, more steady. The truth is, what you do in the first 2 minutes of your day quietly shapes everything else. And when you begin with care, just a little, you give yourself the chance to feel better before the world makes demands. Let's begin with 2 of the most powerful morning shifts. Small changes, life-changing impact. Wake up slowly, not suddenly. You probably know this feeling too well. Waking up like someone flipped on a switch you didn't ask for. The alarm jolts you, your heart pounds, your joints groan, and for a moment you're not even sure what day it is. It's a rough start. And unfortunately, it sets off a spike in stress hormones that takes a while to calm back down. But there's a better way. Instead of launching yourself into the day, try giving yourself just 2 minutes. Lie still. Keep the light soft. Let your eyes stay closed, your breath slow and easy. One hand over your heart, if that feels grounding. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Don't rush to do anything, just be. And while you're there, maybe you think of a few things you're grateful for. Nothing fancy. Maybe it's the feel of warm blankets, or the way the morning light hits the window. Maybe it's simply that you made it to another day. This gentle ritual helps calm your nervous system. It lowers your cortisol and brings clarity before you even get out of bed. You may start to notice your thoughts feel lighter, your body feels less stiff, and your energy holds up longer through the day. It's simple, but powerful. You don't have to fight the morning anymore. You get to welcome it. Hydrate before anything else. You've probably heard it before. Drink more water. But did anyone ever tell you when you drink it makes all the difference? After 7 or 8 hours without fluids, your body wakes up dehydrated. That dryness can cause fatigue, brain fog, stiff joints, and even headaches. And if you're like most folks, you might reach for coffee first, before your body's ready. Here's the shift. Place a glass of water by your bedside at night. And before you do anything in the morning, not even coffee, drink that glass. Slowly, mindfully. It wakes up your metabolism. It flushes toxins from your system. It helps your brain work better, your joints move easier, and your mood start on a better note. It's like giving your body a thank you card, first thing in the morning. You'll likely notice that stiffness starts to fade faster. That morning fog. It lifts just a bit sooner. You may even find your cravings shift throughout the day, because hydration has a way of calming both body and mind. It's such a small act, but it sends a powerful message. I take care of myself first. That one glass of water becomes a promise to your future self, a gentle, quiet way to begin with intention. You don't need to overhaul your entire life, just start here, because sweetheart, you deserve a morning that loves you back. Resetting your body clock, small habits, big healing. That glass of water, that slow, peaceful breath, it's a good beginning, but your morning isn't finished giving you life just yet. There's something your body still needs, and it's not a supplement or a stretch band. It's light, it's a movement, it's a connection to the world outside your walls. Let's talk about 2 healing habits that help your body remember its natural rhythm, so you can feel more balanced, more energized, and more you. Get 10 minutes of morning sunlight. When you've spent enough winters inside, or even just too many mornings with closed blinds, you start to forget what daylight can actually do for you, and you may not realize it, but your body notices the absence. Your sleep feels off, your mood dips, you might even feel achier, slower, less yourself. That's because your internal clock, your circadian rhythm, relies on sunlight to stay aligned. Think of the sun as your daily charger. When you step into the light, even for 10 minutes, your body gets a signal. It's time to wake up. Your brain starts producing serotonin, the feel-good chemical. Later, that same signal helps you release melatonin more smoothly at night, meaning better sleep without needing extra pills. You don't need to go on a hike. Just step outside onto your porch, or near a sunny window, while you sip that glass of water, or breathe through your morning routine. Let the light hit your face. Close your eyes if you'd like. Let your body feel the signal. Some doctors even call morning light nature's medicine. One study found that just 10-15 minutes of early sun exposure helped improve mood and sleep quality in older adults within 2 weeks. That's how powerful it is. And if it's a cloudy day, step outside anyway. Natural light still works, because it's not just about brightness, it's about rhythm. This small shift reminds your body that life is still moving, and you are a part of it. If you've ever stood up too quickly and felt stiff, wobbly, or just a little unsure on your feet, you're not alone. As we get older, our muscles need a softer wake-up call, something to say, "Hey there, let's move with care." Before your first steps, give your body a moment of grace. The gentle stretches. You don't need to do yoga or follow a routine on a screen. This can be simple, intuitive, even meditative. A few shoulder rolls while you sit on the edge of the bed. Ankle circles, reaching your arms above your head, then out to your sides. Gently twisting left and right, only as far as feels good. This isn't about exercise, it's about activation. You're warming up your circulation. You're gently telling your joints, "We're going to move today, but I'll guide you kindly." And when you stretch before you walk, you lower your risk of falls, ease chronic stiffness, and set a tone of self-respect for the rest of your day. Your body still remembers how to move. It just needs a little invitation. Even if it's been a while, even if you felt disconnected from your body, this is a way back. One movement at a time, one deep breath at a time. You are still in there. And with a little sunlight and a soft stretch, you can feel it again. Feeding strength. What doctors want you to eat first? That gentle stretch you gave your body, that sunlight on your skin, it's already doing its quiet healing, but now your body needs something deeper, something that builds you from the inside out, because even when you move well and breathe easy, you still need fuel to live well. You wouldn't build a house on an empty foundation, and you shouldn't start your day without feeding your strength either. Eat a protein-rich breakfast. Maybe you've had mornings like this. Coffee on an empty stomach, a slice of toast if anything, and by mid-morning you're already tired, a little dizzy, maybe even irritable, but you push through thinking, "I'm just getting older." Sweetheart, it's not your age, it's your breakfast. Your body needs protein, especially now, not just for energy, but to protect your muscles, your memory, even your mood. Without enough protein, your body starts using your own muscle tissue for fuel, and that leads to weakness, fatigue, and faster aging. Doctors now say a protein-rich breakfast is one of the best things you can do to stay strong as you age. And no, it doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a couple of scrambled eggs, with a side of berries, Greek yogurt with nuts, and a drizzle of honey, a protein smoothie with banana and almond butter, even cottage cheese on whole grain toast. What matters is giving your body something solid, something nourishing, something that says, "I am worth feeding," because you are. And when you start your day with real strength, everything else feels a little more manageable. Add a heart-healthy fat, like avocado, or nuts. Protein gives you structure, but healthy fat, that's your brain's favorite breakfast. You've probably heard people say fat is bad, but that's outdated. The right kinds of fat actually reduce inflammation, protect your heart, and help your brain work better. And your brain deserves it. After all, it's carried every memory, every lesson, every joy and ache you've lived through. That's why doctors now recommend adding heart-healthy fats to your morning. Just a little can go a long way. You might slice half an avocado over eggs, or toast. Sprinkle a few walnuts into your oatmeal. Drizzle olive oil over cooked greens. Add chia or flax seeds into your smoothie. You'll start to notice you feel steadier. Your energy doesn't crash as easily. Your mind stays clearer, especially in the late morning when fatigue usually creeps in. And maybe most importantly, you feel cared for by you, because feeding yourself well isn't just a healthy habit, it's an act of self-respect. It's how you tell your body, I see you, I value you, I want you to thrive. You spent years feeding others, children, partners, guests, neighbors. Now it's your turn. Not with guilt, not with rush, but with grace. Your breakfast doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be enough to carry you into a day where you feel nourished, focused, and ready to live fully. You're building strength from the inside out, and that strength, it's yours to keep. Mind first, rituals for emotional longevity. Now that you've given your body strength and stability, it's time to care for the one thing that quietly leads everything else. Your mind, because physical energy means little without mental peace. And some mornings, even after a good meal, the heaviness still lingers. You sit there wondering why the joy feels out of reach, or why the day feels like something to survive rather than something to enjoy. That's when these next two rituals become more than habits. They become lifelines. Practice gratitude or reflection for 2 minutes. Some mornings, it's hard to feel hopeful. Believe me, I know. You've lived through loss. You've carried more than your fair share of quiet grief. And some days the weight of it all rises with the sun. But here's something gentle and true. You don't have to force joy. You just have to notice what's still good. This is where a gratitude ritual can change everything. It's not about writing essays or being overly cheerful. It's simply pausing for 2 minutes, while the kettle heats, or while you sit with your morning light, and writing down 3 things you're grateful for. A warm cup of tea, a neighbor's wave, the memory of a laugh that still lingers. Some people use a notebook, others keep a small box of index cards. What matters is the shift. It redirects your thoughts toward life, not just loss, toward presence, not just pain. Because, sweetheart, your thoughts shape your day, and your future. This quiet act of reflection reminds your heart that even in sorrow, there are still sparks of joy. And over time, this little list becomes a mirror of your strength. A story of small moments that kept you going, even when it felt hard. Breathe or meditate briefly. Now, once you've grounded your thoughts in gratitude, your body is ready to follow. But instead of moving forward with rush or worry, pause, just for a minute or two. Give yourself space to breathe, not just physically, but emotionally. You don't need a meditation app. You don't need silence, or incense, or a perfect setup. All you need is breath. Try this. Sit upright. Feet on the floor. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Inhale slowly through your nose. Hold for a moment, then exhale through your mouth. Repeat it just 5 times. Feel your shoulders drop, your chest open, your pulse steady. What you're doing is powerful. You're telling your nervous system that you are safe, that there's no emergency here, that the morning is yours to shape. Breathing like this improves your heart rate, boosts your mood, and helps regulate the emotions that sometimes feel too loud. And if you'd like to go a little deeper, you can pair your breath with a soft affirmation. I am safe. I am here. I am allowed to feel peace. This isn't about being perfect. It's about choosing peace when you can. Even if the rest of the day gets noisy or hard, this moment, it belongs to you. And it may be the gentlest, kindest thing you do all day. Because peace isn't something you find. It's something you return to. One breath at a time. Movement with meaning. The final step doctors swear by. After all the quiet rituals, breath, gratitude, breakfast, it's tempting to stop there. But there's one last piece to carry your strength into motion. And it may be the most important of all. Because peace doesn't just live in the mind. It needs a rhythm, a flow, a way forward. And nothing brings your day into gentle motion like a short, purposeful walk. You might be surprised how powerful a few slow steps can be. There was a woman named Nora, 78 years old, recovering from hip surgery, who began walking her hallway every morning, just 5 minutes. No shoes, just socks and soft determination. She didn't think it would matter, but within weeks, her digestion improved, her balance returned, and something else happened too. Her spirit lifted. "I didn't realize how still I'd become," she said once. "It felt like I'd given up. But the walking reminded me, I'm still here, I'm still going." That's what a morning walk can do. It reminds you that movement is a kind of hope. And no, it doesn't have to be outside. If weather, energy, or mobility makes that hard, just walk the hallway, around your living room, along the kitchen counter. It's not about distance, it's about freedom, reclaiming your ability to move forward in life even slowly. Doctors call walking one of the most complete and underrated forms of therapy. It supports your heart, your bones, your brain, even your digestion, just 5 to 10 minutes. In the morning sets the tone for better circulation, steadier balance, and a calmer mind. And the best part, it builds momentum. A quiet walk today becomes strength for tomorrow, a vote for vitality, a rhythm that your body and your soul will start to crave. So as you step forward, even gently, remember this: every step is a vote for your future. And if you've made it this far, if you've taken in these small but powerful rituals, maybe you've already started to feel it. That shift from surviving your mornings to shaping them. Back in part 1, we talked about waking with purpose, that the first few minutes matter more than we think. This final ritual, this walk, is where that purpose meets movement, where intention becomes action. There's something deeply healing about that. You don't need long routes or fancy shoes. You just need to show up for yourself, with soft knees, with steady breath, with that quiet voice inside whispering, "Let's keep going." Because, sweetheart, the most powerful rituals are often the quietest, and your body remembers every kind step you've taken. You're already doing more than you know, my dear. These small morning rituals, they're not just habits, they're quiet acts of healing. Try one tomorrow morning, just one. You'll feel the shift, because your mornings still belong to you. And with each one, you're choosing life, strength, and something deeply beautiful: hope.